When I found out about the job, the first thing I did was look for prices of houses, and we found one just down the road. So no, they've missed a zero out here, this can't be right. So I came in to the bedroom at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Charlotte, do you want to move to Sweden? Here's a house. And she went, yes, sure. A lot of it was to do with house prices, I guess, but also just the lots of positive things that we've heard about Sweden, how great it is for families here. Equality, standard of life, all that kind of stuff.
Work-life balance was a really big thing because we were both working a lot and didn't really have anything to show for it at the end of the month. Didn't really spend that much time together.
No.
And the idea of being able to ski or being able to just go out for hikes on our doorstep was pretty amazing.
Yeah. We have ski tracks just behind the house, so we can literally walk out the back door with our skis. So things like that are really, really cool.
The owners of the house also came around the day after Dorothy was born to come and check out all of the heating for us and put everything on to make sure that we were warm. They've been very good, haven't they?
Yeah. They left lots of furniture for us because they knew that we had nothing with us. So they left things like the sofas and tables and a couple of beds, so that really, really helped us out.
Yes, that's one thing we really like about living here, is that you are quite forced to be quite present, and everything you do is, especially on the weekends, is kind of based around the seasons. We have like our gardening time in the summer and then our harvesting time where we collect all of our berries and make jams. Yeah, cross-country skiing when the weather's nice.
Yeah, blueberries we usually go out and pick kilos in the summer. Our freezer is still full of them, and make our blueberry jam and blueberry cakes, blueberry pancakes. But it's amazing to find them like literally right outside our door.
It was last summer, we would just sit Dorothy in the blueberry bushes without any clothes on because she'd just get absolutely covered.
Are you ready? When we looked at the listing for the house, it only talked about this house here. So when we came for the viewing, we were really surprised to see that there was another second house, and we turned it into an Airbnb. And I think since 2019, I think it was, it's been busy almost every single day and night.
Yeah, I don't know how we would have done it in terms of parental leave, but also just how unfair it is that in the UK that fathers don't get really any leave. 2 weeks unpaid leave as a teacher?
Something like that. Yeah, we've talked a few times about it, how we've always said we have no idea how we would be able to have a child in England. And of course, we would be able to have a child and it would happen. Like, it's not impossible, but there's just much more possibilities out here to have children.
It's really hard to think about going back to the UK because we'd have to give up so much in terms of space. Yeah, like the house, how much we'd have to pay for childcare. Yeah, and just our lifestyles. Yeah, I can't imagine moving back to the UK anytime soon.
Maybe somewhere, but probably not the UK.
Some of our friends said to us, be careful living out in the countryside because you might feel quite isolated, or it might feel a bit lonely. But actually, I think if you live in a small village outside, you see your neighbours much more than perhaps if you live in an apartment in town.
And there's lots of young families now in this village, so it feels nice to know that Dorothy's going to have friends that live just across the road or just across the garden that she can go and play with whenever she wants. That was something that we were missing back home, is that kind of community feeling, and it's really nice that it's here, and it's just something that's so natural for a lot of the
and it
adults.
feels safe to open doors and let the children run out and see them an hour or two afterwards. You don't get that in the UK so much anymore.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to see your children at all times. But yeah, it feels very safe here.